You see what happens when grandpa dies? It all ends up here. See?
Yeah.
Like the remedy.
Hey guys, before I really get started with the pickups portion of the video, there's a couple little items that I wanted to take care of first. First of all, I saw, it's been about a week and a half ago now, about another YouTuber that just had a 100 subscriber thing, and that was Creepleap, Josh over there, who was at Game Hunters R Us, and he started his own channel. But I wanted to go ahead and give him a shout out. Check out his channel if you haven't already. But he was one of my first subscribers, so least I can do. Not going to enter the contest or anything, I don't think. But yeah, I just wanted to give him a shout out. Also, I have a couple of packages to open. One that I've got, I don't know, 3 weeks ago now from Neo Solid 22. I'm going to show that now. What's up, guys? I have a little package here. This is Wednesday night, and I just received this. Couldn't wait for the pickup portion of the video here to show this, but it is an item that I requested from another YouTuber, Neo Solid 22. So let's go ahead and open it without further ado. Here we go. Alright, let's see. Ugh. And they're pretty tight here. Here we go. Alright, so it says, "Hey Paul, enjoy the cards. Sorry for the slowness in sending. Keep up the vids. Chad, aka Neo Solid 22." Alright, there it is. There's a letter here. And there's the Turtles cards. Very cool. Second series. I got 5 cards, 1 sticker, and 1 stick of bubblegum. I can feel the bubblegum in here. Sounds like this, so it's probably a little bit trashed. I don't think I want to try that gum anymore. This was from when? First series, 1988. Yeah, that might not be too good anymore. But awesome. Thank you, Neo Solid 22. Very cool. Alright, and I also have another package that I got from jeffmacknz. So here we go. We're pulling it out. Oh, sweet. That is cool. So, if you watched my most expensive GameCube games, my cover of my other my copy of Eternal Darkness has the front, but the back is completely torn off, and this does indeed have the back. So very cool. Oh, and there is a letter in here. Awesome. Let's see here what he says. "What up, 3P? One of my subs sent me this, and it is an extra, so I see you can definitely utilize it. You can thank Gaming in Philly for this one. Keep up the great work on your channel, bro. Tight White." There it is. Awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, Tight White, Jeff McNZ, and, well, Gaming in Philly for sending it to him. That is awesome. I'm going to put this in my copy right now. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with some pickups. What's up, guys? Welcome to the pickups portion of the video. I apologize for my 2-week hiatus here. Didn't make a video last week because, well, I had some good finds, but I didn't have a lot of footage. So now I have plenty of footage, and can't wait to show you the finds from the past 2 weeks. Alright, so starting with last week, I went with Lisa looking around at different Goodwills, and we really didn't find much of anything. We went to 2nd and Charles again, and I found 2 pretty cool games, and I paid $8 for this one. It does not have the manual, but it is the sequel to a game that I have for the Genesis, Vector Man 2. And there you see it's $8. And then there it is inside. It has a little registration card in there, but no manual. But hey, it looks pretty cool, so I can't wait to give that a playthrough. Alright, this next game I actually already have, but there's a little difference. Years ago, when I worked at GameStop, I cashed in on a buy 2 get 1 free sale. I bought Rez. You remember what the third game was? Another like $30+ game, and then this one, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, and played this and absolutely loved it. But this was this was released later. This was not the initial release. The initial release came with an extra, a soundtrack for it. Anyway, in this case, it's kind of seen better days. It's kind of damaged here, and the disc is not bad, but it has a couple little scratches on it. But this was my copy, and I played through this. Love this game. Very dark RPG. End of the world. Demons are running amok, and you become half demon yourself, and it is just badass. Learning and conversing with demons and fusing them and everything. Anyway, I came across this copy of Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne for $12. I remember paying like $40 for that one. But anyway, $12 for this one. But this one has the CD. So this is the initial launch edition of Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, with like over an hour and a half of the songs from the game, and that is just badass. And I think I kind of caught him slipping, because this would be normally $12 just for this version. This one has a soundtrack, and which would go for a little more, I think. Sometimes the soundtrack was an extra $15-20. So anyway, very happy to pick this one up for $12. All right, let's go a little quicker here. So Thursday, 2 weeks ago, first stop, I found, let's get these out of the way. Found 2 first-party memory cards for 99 cents a piece. That's about what they go for, but whenever I see these, I pick them up, because I got a whole lot of PS2 games behind me. This whole wall here and some over there are PS2, so anyway, gonna have it come in handy. And I picked up these 2 games for 99 cents a piece as well. We got Big Mother Truckers for the PlayStation 2, complete. Not sure how good this game is, but I'll give it a shot. I love racing games. And we got Road Rash 3D for the original PlayStation. And that is complete. And so all total there was $4.17. Alright, then the best find of last week, I would say, aside from the Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, was really happy to find this. Well, I did a 2 for $5 deal. I found this one coupled with it. Got Wii Music, and it's complete. It's behind, manual's behind there. It's a really thick manual. Don't know much about this. Just didn't have it. Wanted to give it a shot. And very happy to add this to the collection. Lisa actually tried playing it a little bit the other day as we were testing it out. It was a little scratchy on the disc, but it plays fine so far. Animal Crossing City Folk for the Wii. And again, that was $5.27 for the 2 of them. Not bad, especially for Animal Crossing. Alright, this week. Started off really nice this morning. I did not find anything this evening. But I found plenty of good stuff this morning, as you can see from the video. For $4.99, I rounded my change because I was really happy to add this to the collection. But $4.99, Resident Evil Nemesis. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. This game is complete, and it is a very minty copy. Very, very minty. It's a pretty cool cover right there. But anyway. This is the last Resident Evil I need for the original PlayStation. The next Goodwill I went to, didn't find anything, but then the following one I did, and they had about 10 Nintendo games, original Nintendo games. NES. I was like, wow, okay, cool. And looked through, nothing major, but I did find a couple that I didn't have already, and then a couple I did. First, the ones I guess that are new to me, got Othello, and we got Kings of the Beach. It has a sleeve here. I might put that on my Mega Man's or something else, but anyway, but there you go. I did not have, I don't think I have tennis, but 325. I was trying to play it a little closer to the chest today. But these 2 I'm going to have for either trade bait or maybe in a giveaway later or something. I haven't decided yet, or selling them. But we have Gauntlet, Tengen Cart, and another copy This is the third one I found of this. Little Nemo and the Dream Master. Or excuse me, I always say and. Little Nemo Dream Master. If you have not played this game, you need to play this one out. Or try a ROM of it or something. Like, this is a really awesome game. Playing with the different animals and in the Dreamland. It's really cool. But anyway, I got all that for $14. Alright, then I went further down the road and found the following games. I was staring into the bin, and this was literally just sitting right on top. Final Fantasy 12. Very nice condition Final Fantasy 12. This will be sell or trade bait here. Also got, I was sifting through and got towards the bottom there. This may need some cleaning up. I think I'll still probably clean it up just in case, because I got some games up here that need some disc resurfacing. But this one will probably need it too. We got Wii Sports, and the disc is pretty jacked up. Yeah, but it's okay. Hopefully, well, at least hopefully it is. I mean, it's worth the try. I mean, it's still like $10 loose disc. And then hunting through, I thought it was, this one was 7, but still it's cool to find 8. But anyway, we got Final Fantasy 8 Black Label. Case is a little dinged up, might knock a buck off, and it does have the manual for, might knock a little off for that too. So anyway, this is going to be sell or trade bait too. But it has all 4 discs, and all 4 discs are very, very nice. I think, or except, I think 2, yeah, something with 2 that might have gotten resurfaced or something. It's like a little outer ring there. So I might have to test it out, but the sucky part is, I mean, I don't know how long you have to get into Final Fantasy 8 to get to disc 2. But anyway, usually I try to just test them up for like 30 minutes. That ain't gonna happen with this. And a game that I do not already have for the Super Nintendo collection here. Apparently it was a for a rental store. It has video on the back and everything. But anyway, we have Revolution X Music is the Weapon featuring Aerosmith. So that's pretty cool. Doesn't go for a lot, but I've never seen this game in the while before. There was that football game there too. I can't remember if I have it or not, but I was trying to couple them for the 2 for $5 deal, which they honored, which was awesome. And then the last thing was kind of a gamble of sorts. It didn't have a price on it, and I took it up to the front, and I'm like, I'm going to ask about it, and because I know some of the cards go for a decent amount of money, and even if I don't sell it, I mean, it'd be cool to learn how to play it. I don't know if I will, though. It's, like, kind of over my head. I mean, I think Pokemon's kind of over my head right now. But anyway, we have I guess it's like a starter deck for Magic the Gathering. It's not all that old. It's like a couple years old. I think most of the cards are from 2014, 2015. I think I saw a couple older ones, but we open this up, and then bunch of cards in here. So there you go. Duplicate things here, but we got different spells and locations and whatnot. So probably none of them are worth that much, but yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet, but we'll figure it out. When I went up to the front, I said, this doesn't have a price tag on it, and she was like, I don't know. And I don't know if she was about to call for the manager or whatnot, but I was like, I was just like, I mean, I don't know. And in my head though, I was like, well, you know, maybe I can offer $3, maybe $5 for this. I don't think I want to pay much more than that. And she comes back at me with a price of $2.25, and I'm like, sure, we can do that. But I got all those games and this for $13 today. This brings me to the haul of the day. So I found, well, let's show these. I found these two cases, just empty cases. Very upset to see there is no game in them, but Super Mario Galaxy is incomplete. And we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This was a heartbreaker here. Battle Nexus 2. No manual and no discs. But, hey, maybe I'll run across the disc someday. But, and if you want to trade for the disc, maybe we can make a deal. If you have them, the loose discs. But, yeah, I found these games were just, like, not put away. Like, they were literally, it looks like I set it up that way, but I didn't. It was just literally sitting there, and I noticed these PlayStation games right in front of me, and I'm like, wait a minute, these are not the usual Madden, Tony Hawk, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, I got pretty excited, and then I look down, and I see all these DS games all facing out, like, I don't know, but anyway, let's go ahead and show those. We have for the PS3, Final Fantasy 14, right? Yeah, 14, A Realm Reborn. I don't know if I'll get a chance to play this because my internet out here is really bad, so only if I can play it at maybe my girlfriend's house. We got for the DS, Scribblenauts. I found Super Scribblenauts, and I gave it away to a friend who had about an 8-year-old son, or a grandson, excuse me. And but got the original now, which is cool. Very excited about this one. I love this game. I heard they had to take Conker out though because he's Microsoft now, which sucks. But anyway, Diddy Kong Racing DS. I enjoyed this game when it was on the N64. I mean, it's not as good as Mario Kart, but hey, I mean, what is? But it's complete, and yeah, my girlfriend is really excited to play this too. And you only need one single card for up to 8 people to play, so that is fantastic. Yeah, or maybe at least a couple other people. So we can't wait to play this with her 8-year-old nephew. Alright, and then getting down to the PlayStation games. Very excited. We have Heart of Darkness. Got pretty decent reviews. I heard it's kind of hard as balls. You'll die a lot in this, but really neat art style, and it has these 3D glasses, which is neat. But there's disc 1 and the manual, and then there's disc 2. Well, let me show you. Shoot, there you go. Disc 1, disc 2, and manual. There you go. And then, very excited to have this one. I've seen some people play this, and they said it was a really good game. Anyway, we have Fear Effect for the original PlayStation. I've heard about some of the controversial scenes in here. This chick here is well, she has a female lover, which was kind of controversial, but also the death scenes in this are kind of controversial. This is a mature rated game for a reason, but it's got a unique art style. It's kind of cel shaded, so very cool. There's all 4 discs in the back, and what's even better is the sequel was there, which is a little bit more expensive, I guess. It's like a $25 game, I think, right here. The others are like $15 a piece, I think. But anyway, it's Fear Effect Retro Helix. Apparently, this is a prequel to the first one. Also has that cel shaded art style. Pretty cool. There's disc 1 and disc 2. This is her lover here. I think you play as 4 different characters in this one, and you're like battling. shooting, I think, like something like zombies or something. But anyway, there's just 2 and or 3 and 4, and then there's the back. All right, so for the best price, the best part on price, I thought there was gonna be. I was hoping that they would honor the 2 for $5 deal like the other Goodwill. This Goodwill I have not found a really good find since the Gran Turismo racing wheel. I don't think I've shown you guys that yet. Anyway, it's in my intro. But anyway, I was like, well, I'm prepared to pay $3.25 for each. So I'm like, and then I was even going to pay 50 cents a piece on these cases. And told them that, and the lady, she said, I'm not sure about the game. What are these? She says, what are these, DVDs? Or I'm like, no, they're games. And she says, oh, well, let me call my manager up. And so I'm like, oh boy, here we go. She calls up her manager, and I'm like, okay, well, this is going to be a little more expensive probably than what I want. And she tells the lady, oh, well, what are games? And she's like, looks through, and the little cheat sheet on near the register, like, oh, $3.25. I'm like, okay, I mean, that's fine. She says, let him have it, the manager, she said, let him have it for $2.25 a piece. I'm like, okay. So I'll take that, especially for these games. And I asked about the cases here, and she said, oh, someone walked off with them, huh? Go ahead and take them. So, after that, it was, I think, $14.80 or something like that, or I think it was actually $14.30. So about $14.30, and they asked if I wanted to round up, and because she looked out for me on the games and the cases here, I went ahead and rounded up. So for $15, got all this cool stuff. So very happy with that find. Just saw that I forgot one. This is another game that I got, I think, on Tuesday. Yes, this is the only game I picked up on Tuesday. It was half off. It was orange sticker this week. So I went ahead and got this. I don't know why. SeaWorld Adventure Park Shamu's Deep Sea Adventure. It's complete, and as you can see, I paid $1.75 for it. Just another game to add to the PS2, my massive PS2 collection behind me. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching the video. No, it was a little bit of a long one. Before I go, I want to thank NeoSolid22 for those awesome Ninja Turtle cards. I'm going to leave them packaged for now. And then I'd like to thank Jeff McKenzie, of course, for sending me Eternal Darkness Sanity Requiem's cover art. I just now put it in here. There's the front, back, and side, and then the inside. So this is now a complete copy for my GameCube collection. So very cool. Both very cool guys. I'll link their channels below. They're awesome guys if you haven't checked them out already. I'm sure most of you probably have seen Jeff McKenzie's channel already, but also NeoSolid does some really cool pickup videos also. So definitely check in. He's doing trying to go for a complete NTSC NES library. So, and he's got like over 500, 600 of them. So he's got quite a few and some variants. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later.